good day, this 310th day, meaningful moments, 365 days. The meaningful moment came for me today when I was juicing and I had lots of that pulp left over. And I know there's, a lot of, I guess, different ideas about, how important juice is for you or not, or all the nutrients and all the pulp and all that that's left over when you juice. You have that bucket full. And I usually run my pulp 2 or 3 times in just so I can extract the most juice out of it possible. And then I have all of this, pulp. And today I had in addition beets. And some people out there, and you may be one of them, are really savvy with how to use those greens left over from the beets, left over from, what you ordinarily might cut off, like the celery stalk or something like that. And I didn't have anything I was really right on hand going to make, like a stock, a soup stock or anything like that. So I decided to put those grains in with the pulp, and then when I was all finished, take it out to this little area by the pond that I have. And I thought to give it back to the earth, and to do it in such a way that really feeds the earth, call on the nature spirits, let them be fed. And it was really beautiful because I thought about this circular reciprocity. It feeds us, then we go back and feed it. I know that there's some ducks that are nearby. They're probably going to enjoy those bits of green and pulp that's out there as additional sustenance for them, nourishment. And I'm being nourished too. And then there was a connection with, how we reuse things. And it made me think of 2 people on the community page for PureEsperanza. One of them is a board member of Balaka Goshal, and the other one is an advisory council member, Katerina Del Falco. Both of them have beautiful things that they talk about with recycling and reusing and leftovers. Balaka does so much with the green writer business that she has and being able to instead. And then Katerina does so much with food and just the idea of returning to the table, the whole premise of returning to the table to gather and to sit down and have a meal together, and how that's so nourishing, not just physically nourishing for us as we're paying attention and being mindful to what we're bringing to the table, but also how we fill ourselves up in a soulful way by that nourishment we have sitting around the table together with loved ones, and or anyone, or even by yourself, but how to prepare foods by pulling out what's left over in the fridge, the little bits and pieces that are left over from meals, and how to make a feast out of that. And all of this around the idea of like what circles around and how to use and reuse and use the last bit so that we really get the most out of it. And it's such a beautiful idea, to come out here today and to really feel that full connection. I had to just sit out here and enjoy my nuts and my beautiful juice, and then go and walk and say hello to the trees and thank them as I could smell the maple leaves decomposing and going back to the earth once again. And if we can just connect in that way, we can find the ways to be able to give back in that way, give back to Mother Earth. And giving back comes in so many forms. We can find different ways that we give our energy out towards others, and how we give back in that way, how there's this reciprocity that goes out for all the people that have thought of us or given us a prayer along the way. Maybe we've hit some difficult times along the way and there were people that were there for us, and then we send that out in the same way out to others, not just loved ones, not just the immediate people that you know or the immediate people in your circle, but all the world, all the earth. About all those people celebrating the different festivals I've mentioned to you, and how beautiful it is to be able to connect on that plane or that realm of spirit, to be able to send out those prayers of goodness to all those different individuals, and really be able to hold that nourishment and sustain it within yourself, in your own body, your physical body, your vessel, body, mind, and soul, but then bring it into your home and let that spread out, keep spreading out, giving back to Mother Earth. If you're finding resonation and connection with these messages, we would hope that you consider different ways that you can connect with us here at PureEsperanza and find ways that you can also give back. We have lots of different volunteer opportunities And perhaps this is something that you would be able to take up and lend a hand with all of that so that we can keep spreading this connection of body, mind, and soul and the advancement of consciousness